Hey guys, how's it going? So this is indeed Warhammer Total War, or Total War Warhammer, however you want to say it. Now the reason why I haven't been uploading my usual content the last couple of days is because I've actually been quite addicted to Warhammer Total War Warhammer. Shit, this is going to take a while to get used to, but anyway, I haven't recorded Total War in a long time, and just a quick mention before I get on with the video is that, for those who may not know, for the first few years of this channel, I was Total War focused. I just recorded Total War, but due to their recent other games, well, I'm not going to mention them. I've lost interest and basically stopped recording it in general. But this has lived up to my expectations, and I am enjoying it a lot, and especially the multiplayer aspect, which is what I focused on all those years ago. So anyway, let's go on the video before I just sort of mumble on a bit more. So you can probably tell by the title and who's joined in the battle, not in the commentary, just the battle. This is a 2v2, all Dwarven Battle Royale, I think it was called. Anyway, my teammate is Lionheart himself, the king of Total War. This was during his 24-hour live stream. At the time, I think he'd actually been awake for about 23 hours, even though he had about 2 hours left of his live stream. So yeah, he was quite tired, but you know what? He is the king of Total War, and you'll see why. So I actually can't remember the names of our opponents right now, but of course they'll be on the screen, and you'll probably see it in the description as well. So let's take a look at the armies first. Actually, no, first of all, let's talk about the Dwarfs. So for those who may not know, the Dwarves are I would say, more infantry-based faction. They have no cavalry, so skirmishing is not the most ideal thing for dwarves. My main infantry line is Longbeards. They're my favourite units. Really cool looking units. Of course, Longbeards, they're sort of the veterans of the Dwarven army. They also have like an effect. If you actually, let's have a look. So it's called Old Grumblers. I think they give sort of like an attack bonus to nearby units. I didn't even know that at the time, but yeah, there we go. I've got 4 of these Ironbreakers. Now, Ironbreakers are the bomb, and they literally throw bombs. It's amazing. Anyway, I've got a load of Thunderers on my front line, and I've also got some Quarrelers. I hate saying that word, holy shit, with great weapons as well. And I've got 2 cannons and my Lord, the Slayer King, which I'm pretty sure wasn't the best choice. I think he's better against, you know, like giants and stuff, and obviously there's going to be no giants. But you know what? He's still awesome, and he has a fucking giant ginger fucking mohawk. Look at that. Anyway, so the battle started. And I instantly saw... Oh wait, I forgot to mention actually, I've got some miners as well. Now, miners can deploy almost anywhere on the field, sort of on the outside of the deployment stage. So yeah, I had some hiding here. Now, the reason why miners were pretty important in this battle was because there was definitely going to be cannons. Like, there's no doubt about that. It was sort of a fight between range. I think that's very important. That's why I did bring 2 cannons and quite a lot of Thunderers, as well as Crossbowmen as well. I'm just gonna call them that because it's easier. Anyway, and of course, they brought cannons as well. But let's not get into that. So something quite unexpected is that one of the enemies brought a ton of these miners, which of course, like I said, can deploy anywhere on the map, and they are completely upgraded. They've got gold chevrons, which is the best you can get. Now, miners are very cheap. I think they're about 350, I believe, at the current time. And yeah, they're pretty good. They specialize in like taking out gates and stuff, which is obviously not very important in this battle. But anyway, this was a bit of a shock. Now let's just play and see what happens. So it didn't take me long to notice that there was a lot of miners, and of course they're going to instantly charge. And then, there we go. There's my cannons flying away. And also, let's quickly just go in slow motion for a sec. I did realise that he did bring some flame cannons. Now, I'm not sure how... I don't know. Basically, flame cannons are very short-ranged. They're more of like an anti-infantry type of artillery. Obviously, flame cannon explains it all. Let's hover over them. Yeah, anti-infantry, weak against armour. So yeah, probably not the best artillery unit to bring. I think they do have some more oh no, they also have organ guns. Again, organ guns are fantastic, and Lionheart did bring some himself, but they are shorter range, and it means obviously he would have to bring them closer. And the good thing about my cannons is that they're actually like I've actually already disabled one, which is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic indeed. I'm not sure they actually brought some normal cannons. They might have. I've actually brought grudge throwers, but I was not focused on this side of the battle. But anyway, so the first thing, I actually still haven't moved. Well, we are playing slow motion. Let's fast forward it a little bit. As you see, I've got my whole entire army, besides my cannons, in a locked formation, and I'm instantly, I'm instantly going to face this entire wall of miners head on. Now, bad thing about this, of course, is that I'm basically leaving my entire flank open. But because I know there's no cavalry and there's, it's going to take a while for him to even rush up if he did, I wasn't too worried about that. I knew that these miners, they're not the best. Let's be honest. But the cool thing about this is that, of course, Lionheart is a Total War veteran. He's been playing this for, I would say, almost half his life, or even more. I'm not sure how old he is. I'm not sure why I'm saying that. But anyway, he's been playing Total War for a long, long time. And the cool thing about this is that, even though he was very, very tired and been awake for 24 hours or however long it was, the natural instinct for him to defend my back was awesome to see. Like, we weren't actually talking... We weren't actually talking, we were talking in the chat, but that was about it. He was, of course, live streaming. I was actually watching his live stream on my phone during this battle. And the cool thing is, and you'll see it in a bit, he actually sort of just, I wish I had a draw symbol thing, but he basically deploys his army here and defends my back naturally without even like asking him to, which was really cool.
I'm coming, Heph. That sounds wrong.
And some definitely some good teamwork there. Also, as you can see, I'm going to be flanking with my miners as well, but he's not seen yet because they're still under cover in trees. As you can see, they're hidden, which is pretty cool. Let's fast forward a bit before I just talk for this entire video. But anyway, so my army is going to quickly get in position. Main thing is that my gunners are going to be start firing as soon as possible. That was the main thing, because miners don't have shields. Definitely going to take some hits against these thunderers, and as you can see, it's going pretty well. So I'm going to take a few shots of those and then move them back, and then let my Longbeards and Ironbreakers take care of them. As you can see, so that these are the Ironbreakers throwing. I'm not actually sure what they are. Just pots of fire, I believe. And we're going to have a nice cool charge here. Not really, just awkwardly walking to each other. I think they were still getting into position. Anyway, as you can see, I've completely cut off his line. He also brought these gyrocopters down. I honestly don't think they're very good. And you'll see all my gunners focus on them, and they'll drop instantly. It's actually... yeah. How to take out gyrocopters with style. Also, it's a good thing they actually didn't land on me as well, because I believe they do cause a bit of damage there. But anyway, as you see, we're having a massive battle here. Really, really cool to see. Let's press this back on so we know who's who. So as you see, here's my line, and Lionheart is like naturally just backing me up. He's going to flank as well, and we're basically going to take out this entire miner force really quickly. Now, miners aren't very powerful, like I said, so yeah. Anyway, so now that my gunners are sort of useless in this position, I can now turn them back, and they're almost in range of the Ironbreakers here, and you'll see them just start firing now, which is really cool. Thunderers are the bomb. Anyway, I also saw these flame cannons getting closer. As you see, they're not too effective again because my troops are very heavily armored, and it did say, not against armor. But yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm not sure what I did with them. I think I got my miners to focus on them, which is really cool. Anyway, so it's time to reform now. Lionheart actually said on his stream, "Let's go on the hill." I thought, why not? We've been rushed, so let's go on the hill and play defensive now. Not hill camping. It's like a tactical reform on the hill. Anyway, so as you can see, my miners now are going to focus on these undefended flame cannons, which I'm definitely going to take advantage of. Again, it has to move forward now because obviously it's quite short range. I think we can see its range there actually. It's just a bit off. So yeah, by the time I get to the hill, these miners should definitely reach up to it. And I was also moving my cannons as well. My cannons are here. It's kind of hard to see with all the with everything going on. But anyway, so Lionheart and a few of my leftover troops are quickly finishing off the last few miners. Now that obviously they were doing rather well because obviously they were gold chevrons on that. There's all my Thunderers finishing off the last gyrocopter. But anyway, so he also brought some Iron Drakes, which again have to get a little close. So I was definitely going to shoot some of them down before they got close. Didn't want them lighting me on fire. you'll see me, and also these guys are super tough, so it took a few volleys to take them down. But yeah, so all was going well, of course. We took out a huge portion of the army, which weren't all completely gone, but Lionheart had that covered. My main focus was sort of on the front line, since we were about to have this huge battle. And it does look cool, and let's press K again, because it looks cooler. Now, because we were all the same faction, it would have been cool to see, like, different colours. For example, there are many different dwarf factions in the campaign, like, I'm not even going to go through all of them, but there's obviously, like, the red ones, there's the purple and white ones, I can't remember what they're called. Should have, maybe, I think they're called Barakvar, and there's, like, Karakadrim. Of course, there's quite a few, but yeah, that would have been cool to sort of, you know, maybe tell which one's which a bit better, but of course, maybe that's going to be in the future. That would be cool. And they're the same anyway, so now we're having this big range battle. Really cool seeing all these guns and crossbows, and really cool. Anyway, over here, as you can see, my miners already finished off the flame cannons, but now we're actually fighting off their legendary lords and their heroes, which are, again, obviously my miners are going to get destroyed by them, but they're sort of distracting them to the point where, you know, they're kind of useless. You know, if anything, I should be, if, in a way, I'm winning this by not letting his leaders join in the main fight. I'm not sure where my lord is. He's probably around here somewhere. But anyway, I'm still moving my cannons, as you can see. I'm not sure where I was moving them, but I think it was around here. I was going to start taking shots at the organ guns back here, which of course are now in range. So yeah, couldn't focus on them before since we were moving around so much, and cannons aren't exactly very fast. But anyway. So anyway, here we're going to have our first infantry fight. He's got iron breakers himself, which are very, very tough. But yeah, anyway, see, here I am forming up in front. Now I wanted to get a little bit, I wanted to get a bit closer up so that my thunderers would have a bit more range and sort of shoot down them. Because thunderers won't always shoot if your men are, if they're right behind your men. Anyway, as you can see, here's my iron breakers again, throwing their pots of fire, absolutely ridiculous. I'm also going to charge some of them in because, again, we got some hammers here which are insane. I was going to bring them, but I actually ran out of money. So yeah, hammers again are awesome. But yeah, Lionheart has them himself. As you can see, here they go. So right now it's pretty even. We're not really hill camping, even though we do have a hill. It's not really helping us at all at this point. The only way it's helping us is that our range units can sort of shoot over our men, which is really nice. But again, I think if the miners weren't here, we definitely would have pushed up anyway. So yeah, back here is just the last few miners. Not much, just a few leftovers like that. I've actually got some more miners, and I'm going to take them sort of back around here. And I think actually they're legendary. Yes, there's also what I was doing with my other squad. Basically wasting time with their legendary lords, as you saw. He's just going to chase me up this hill. Fantastic. Anyway, so here's all my thunderers. I think it's really important with thunderers to sort of get them all to focus on one squad at a time, because literally in a volley or two you can take out an entire unit, and it's definitely more effective in my opinion. But anyway, so as you can see, the organ guns are actually really cool. Definitely my favorite artillery piece, but in this battle, I just didn't think there would be. Oh my god, that was absolutely insane. But yeah, I don't think they were doing too well anyway. But anyway, so let's take a look at the battle. It's going pretty well. Let's press K again so we know whose is who. It's really hard to tell, isn't it? But yeah, obviously it's going our way quite a bit. My infantry are holding off quite well. Actually, no, let's take a close look at my legendary lord, the Slayer King. I think one of the other lords would have been more effective again, because he does have like a few bonuses against like giants and stuff, which there wasn't any. So anyway, yeah, he is goddamn cool though. Fighting off those iron breakers, even though he just missed. But anyway, so Lionheart's actually pushing some of his men, or those mine, who knows. But anyway, it's going really well. Actually, no, I believe these were my men. So we've broken their full line, and I'm actually just pushing out now, taking out, basically try and take out these organ guns, which is really cool. So yeah, this battle is getting close to finishing. Lionheart's facing off quite a few men up here. He's got some long beards, he's got some more long beards, and of course some quarrelers. But yeah, victory is in our grasp, and yeah, that should be about it really. It was a really cool battle. Actually, if we go over, let's go in slow motion. And let's just sort of take a look at this field. Looks really goddamn cool. Of course, I'm playing on Ultra. Got my new graphics card, so it runs this game very well. But yeah, a very, very awesome battle indeed. And of course, with the huge battle up here earlier. It's actually almost in the same spot when you think about it. But yeah, the battle went really well. And yeah, the main reason I wanted to show this because there was quite a lot of tactics. Not a lot of tactics, but definitely tactics were in play. I felt like we definitely had the upper hand. I felt like I sort of understood the faction a bit more, maybe to our opponents. I felt like the cannons, sort of like the longer range cannons were a bit more effective, bringing the enemy towards us, taking out some of their artillery undefended and stuff like that. I feel like with Dwarfs, you definitely got to keep these things defended, especially when you got miners, which can literally deploy anywhere. Sad thing about this map is that we could see them. I think he could have deployed some, like almost all of them in the trees and sort of waited. That's what I would have done. Because I had my troops hiding in here. It actually would have been really funny if we had the troops all in the same area. I'm not sure that's even possible, but yeah, that would have been really cool. But anyway, so the battle's almost over. The only units left is their legendary lords and stuff like that, and bits of artillery, but the rest are going to rout. I think if I just speed it up a little bit, we should see the bit. here's my lord. Oh, there we go. End battle. If we see the results right now, went really well. I lost almost the same amount of men, and as you can see, our army is actually really similar. He only had like 10 more men than me, so GG to our opponents. It was a really fun battle to do, actually. Dwarf Battle Royale was a lot of fun. And yeah, I definitely would like to do it again. So guys, let me know if you enjoyed this type of video. Again, I have not recorded Total War in a long time. Of course, this doesn't mean I'm going to stop recording Mount and Blade at any means, but it's definitely a nice change, and I'm also loving this new game. So yeah, let me know what you think, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Ta-ta for now.